Wednesday, April 6th, right here on the link. Let's head over to the CNMI, where Thomas Manglona, the KUAM news team, is standing by, ready to serve up some great information this morning. Tomas, good morning. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
Yes, Chris, good morning. So today is a huge day when it comes to the future and fate of the CNMI impeachment trial of Governor Ralph Torres in the Senate. As we've been reporting, they've been on deadline having to correct the record, the impeachment record that was submitted to the Senate on March 24th. The Senate returned that record saying that there are 7 deficiencies. And we got a chance yesterday to sit down with House Speaker Emin Villagomez, who's part of the House leadership that will be addressing the matter. He tells us that they're expected to request for an extension. However, it's unclear if that will be done, or that has been done already, or if that will be done later today, given the deadline is around 5 o'clock tonight. And so we wanted to share this full interview with House Speaker Emin Villagomez, who explains his reaction to the deadline set forth by the Senate, and also the possibility of the Senate moving forward without an impeachment record and even without an impeachment prosecutor in the Senate trial of Governor Ralph Torres. So here's that full interview.
Okay.
All right, now we're joined with House Speaker Emin Villagomez. Speaker, just wanted to get the latest developments with regards to the Senate clerk's letter to the House clerk regarding the deficiencies. We know that there's a 48-hour deadline, and if the deadline isn't hit, then the impeachment record and the House prosecutor essentially won't exist in the trial moving forward. So first, can we get your comment and what the House's plan is to respond within the time frame? Because I believe tomorrow at Wednesday at 4:54, right, is the exact 48-hour mark?
Yeah, because I think they received it right before 5 yesterday. So yeah, right now, we did meet with the clerk. We are looking into maybe seeing if there's an extension, if we can ask for an extension, and if not, we still have all the member staff and LB staff that are going to be assisting to hopefully meet that deadline. We did discuss even with Rep. Salinas' staff, that helped put all this together regarding the records and the documents, and our clerk also, she felt, at least like doing all the work and all that, she felt that she did follow the rules down to the T. But maybe they want to be a little more particular, a little bit more specific. So right now, that's what they're going to look into, and maybe by the end of the day, if there's a possibility of asking for an extension to meet that deadline, or for an extension of the deadline, we might take that route.
And what's your reaction when you received the communication saying that there are these deficiencies, which are very particular? What's your comment on the nature of what they consider to be errors in the record?
Okay. Again, I received that information through email from our clerk, but for some reason I wasn't able to access it through online. I don't know, maybe there are some technical difficulties, but based on our meeting earlier this afternoon, I feel, based on our discussions, is that everything is in order, and I think it's also something that we need to clarify with this clerk with, in terms of what's what documents are not like 10 pagers. These are in the thousands of pages, and I'm not saying they probably didn't do the work, but it just seems that everything is in order, and I feel at least that they should be able to navigate with what's given to them.
And when it comes to the House prosecutor, I know that you filed the notice of appearance for 5 lawmakers. Have you received a response from the Senate?
I have not received, at least that I'm aware of. So far, I just, the information regarding them proceeding with or without a prosecutor for me is, I just got that information by reading the news, but I have not seen an official communication saying that, well, we're going to stick to our rules and we're going to proceed without. I think what I'm reading too is that even though Rep. Manglona declined, that it's still kind of like an open issue where she can accept or still decide to accept, but she declined, and the House still remains strong that we should have a team of prosecutors, just like the governor will have a team of his own team to defend.
And is Representative Karina Manglona or is House leadership considering having her just accept her role and do it as an individual as opposed to a team, or is House leadership sticking to the team?
No, the House, yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, yes. Yeah, just wanted to ask you if there's possibility for Representative Manglona to serve alone or not.
No, right now we are sticking to the team that I have listed, and even the team that Representative Manglona and also the Vice Speaker have mentioned in their letter to the Senate President, the Senate Clerk. So we are sticking to that.
And Speaker, I know you've been asked before, but it's been a few days since then, and so it looks like the possibility of having no House Speaker is becoming more of a reality. Are you ready for that, for the impeachment trial to go on without a House prosecutor?
Am I ready for it? It's like Representative Tina said, to not have this trial be fair is an injustice to not just the people, but the process itself for future legislators to use as reference. So, am I ready? Am I ready to see the Senate move forward without a prosecutor? Yes, in the sense that they can, but the whole process itself with the rules, I feel like I've always been saying, and I'm sure some of my colleagues have been saying in the leadership and those that have been part of the investigation and whatnot, we feel that it should be more fair, and that the House should select their prosecutors. So yes, ready to just I'm just curious to see how they're going to go on with a trial without a prosecutor. No, in the sense that I want to, like we all do, we want to see a fair process, and something that our future legislators, or even down the line, they could use as a proper reference when an issue like this does come about again.
All right, Speaker, that's all the questions I had. Did you want to add anything further?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, thanks. And so, Chris, that full interview with House Speaker Emin Villagomez about the latest developments on what the House will do amid the likelihood of the Senate impeachment trial advancing without a House prosecutor or even an impeachment record. So that deadline looming today, this afternoon. And we should note that we have reached out to the Senate President, Jude Hofschneider, for comment on whether or not he'd grant the House an extension to correct the impeachment record per the 7 deficiencies that he outlined there, Chris. So we're going to continue to keep our eye on that. And also later today from Saipan, we'll hear from the Governor's Council of Economic Advisors, who's presenting at the local chamber meeting today. So those stories are coming up for tonight, wow. Chris.
So you're trying to get a comment from the Senate President?
Yes, on whether or not he'd grant the extension that the House Speaker said that they may consider. So I just reached out today on to House Speaker Edmund Villagomez asking what they decided, if they're going to decide to submit something within the time deadline, or if they're going to request for an extension, or if they might not submit anything at all. I think that's also a possibility you can't rule out. So
Right.
we will wait and see. And each day things inch forward in terms of how the impeachment process is going to play out.
Maybe you could get did Senator Carl King Neighbors ever respond to your request for an interview with Tomas?
No, he has not.
Maybe you could get a
remains an open
twofer. You
request.
get Senate President Hofschneider and Senator Carl King Neighbors.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go on the Senate side just yet, but hopefully we do get that. I mean, no matter which way this goes, there will have to be the start of some trial. I don't know how it's going to look like, but it's definitely going to be scheduled sometime in the near future.
Well, Tomas, I wanted to congratulate you and your fellow CNMIans for a great performance by Sabu on the American Song Contest.
It lived up. It lived up to all the hype. It really did.
Hype was there, and I was wondering. There was a lot of hype, a lot of build up. Be CNMI's finest artist at this level, and I gotta say,
congratulations!
He delivered.
Congratulations to him. That performance is shared on our social media pages, so check it out. And what a night! It's definitely something I'll have on replay online. So congrats to Sabu, and really proud to see the CNMI on the national stage last night.
Do you think you could get a Snoop Dogg autograph?
I don't know, but he did make the major moment on TV of him gifting both Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg some Sinahis.
That was so huge. That was so awesome.
Right.
I mean, my Twitter was going off. People were just
Snoop Dogg even said, "This puts you number one on my list." So maybe that's foreshadowing what's going to happen now.
Right? Yeah. Jason J. Wonder what Jason J. Maybe he's making Karapika.
I don't know. Maybe he'll give a bigger Sinahi.
Maybe a bigger one, right? Yeah. So that was cool. And it's just interesting to me because I'm a huge everybody who's not a Snoop Dogg fan, right? But Snoop Dogg actually has had a couple like interactions with well, not just like Sabu, right? Gave him a Sinai, but I've also seen him on Calibus on their Instagram, like wearing the Calibus shirts. Which you guys, if you know Calibus, it started on Guam with the O'Malley boys and their gang, but. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Snoop Dogg's probably, maybe, who knows? Maybe this could be like, Guam CNMI concert, Snoop Dogg.
I'm sure Sabu wouldn't turn down that offer. So
right, yeah. We got Sabu, Jason J, and Snoop Dogg. I'm there. Sounds like a festival. Let's do it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, congrats on that, Tomas. I mean, that song, I think
I didn't do much.
I know, but I'm just proud for for the people of CNMI.
Yes, very proud, very proud. I saw so many of the online community last night from the CNMI just rally around Sabu, everyone putting in their 10 maximum votes and across all of those platforms. So looking forward to doing that for Jason J, Chris.
Yeah.
When it's
you're going to give Guam all your 10 votes, bro? No.
Yes, of course. That's on record.
Tomas, though, I wanted to, what I thought was cool about Sabu was, and just seeing a lot of the other performances, there were like many different styles of performance, but he really, I feel like, kept his soul, so to speak, as a performer, because I've seen a couple of his clips, and that's, who he is. He's the guy with the guitar following in that, that kind of troubadour, that bard tradition.
Yeah, I mean, he really brought us there, didn't he, to that Sunset and Sea Turtle place. So he definitely didn't shy away from
embracing
bringing us there.
Yeah. Because you don't know what kind of performance you're going to get. I mean, obviously, when you get to that level, right? I mean, and this may be a stereotype. When you get to that level, sometimes you have an artist who might be one way, but then when a record company or a big TV show gets a hold of them, they're like, "Oh, start doing your hair this way, or you do that, or dance like this," right? So I felt like in Sabu's performance, he really did kind of hold what separates him from everyone else. In that contest.
No, completely down to earth. And in our interviews with him, you can just tell, you can speak to him all day. He has so many stories to tell. I'm so glad he got to share the CNMI story last night. Great performance.
The Tanapak Troubadour.
Is that what you call him?
That's what I'm calling him starting now.
Okay, maybe that'll trend. Maybe
I could see it on a T-shirt. Thank you, Tomas.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Right on. Appreciate you more, my friend. That's Thomas Manglona. He's our regional correspondent. He a day regional correspondent.